Hello, and welcome to the second virtual class of Creative Flow. My name is Kate Blair, and I'm teaching this class through Berkshire Yoga, Dance, and Fitness. And I'm very grateful to the studio for encouraging us to offer these classes freely as a support to the wider community during this time. And so we're really grateful that you're tuning in. And if you would like to support the studio and teachers, you can do that at supportbydf.com. And otherwise, thanks for joining. Your participation is also a huge gift, and hopefully this practice will have great ripple effects as we move through this time. And also, there's so many wonderful offerings through the Berkshire Yoga, Dance, and Fitness website. So definitely take part in exploring the dance that's being offered right now. I'm starting this class outside, but I will be moving inside. It's kind of chilly out here, but I wanted to give a burst of sunshine and fresh air into your living room or wherever you are at the moment. So this class is called Creative Flow, and the original idea behind this class was that we would be moving in a group of people in a studio and sensing one another and really connecting in a live way to create kind of a sense of a collage with other people. So have this idea of, or working with this idea, it's not my idea, but the idea that art and visual dance and creative visual art are very connected, and music as well, rhythm and all of those things. So today, this class is going to be a visual and sound experience, and I'm hopeful that if you can participate in this class. If you can only hear, perhaps you have don't have full vision, or if you have vision but you can't hear completely, I hope that this class could still have some meaning or connection. The class, my hope is that the class will be accessible as possible, but the more I put together these classes, the more I realize that it's a challenge to learn to reach everyone, and there's a lot more that needs to be done in order to do that. So I'm grateful that you're tuning in, and again, I hope that this class will meet you where you are. For those of you that have computers and that are able to hear my directions and that who can see the prompts I'm going to be sharing visually. Again, I'm working on expanding the range of who my class can reach through the computer. So thanks for joining in and participating in whatever way you can. Okay, so let me see here. I think that's everything I need to say to begin. I feel like I might be forgetting something. Yes, I am. Okay, so to do this class, it would be great if you can have some writing materials ready for you, like markers and possibly a notebook or some paper. We might not use it till the very end or even after the class. I might suggest that you do a little journaling after this class. So just having it ready would be great, so you can go right into that after the class. But today's exploration is going to be a journey through sounds and colors. I have been really enjoying making quilts during this time. and working with fabrics and textures and colors, it has been helping me to work through grief. And I hope that you're able to find ways to work through your own grief during this time. And so I'm curious in myself, and I'm gonna offer this time for you to take a little check-in about the colors that are in your life right now. Just kind of take a mental walk through your day, or look around the space that you're in right now and notice the color scheme, if you're able to take that in. And if not, if your vision is challenged in that way, you could also listen to the sounds in your space and just consider for yourself the colors and or the sounds that you are surrounded by. As you look around, you might notice a certain color or pattern is really prominent in your life, and or in the space that you're in right now. So just notice the colors and the sounds in your space, and or the sounds in your space. So after you've just taken note of the colors and the sounds in your space, just also notice how those colors feel, how those sounds feel to you. You might also be noticing the sounds and colors that I'm showing you through the screen. The bird that's singing, and the chime, cars going by. Just see if you can notice some more colors and sounds that you maybe didn't notice right away. Look even deeper into your landscape and into the soundscape. There might be more that you didn't notice right away. You also might be thinking through your day, what is the color? What are the colors like as you walk through your life during this time? You might be seeing some of the same colors over and over. You might be hearing some of the same sounds. Just noticing how some of those sounds and colors make you feel. I don't know if you can see my cardinal friend, but he showed up to the class for the second time. It's a bright red cardinal. It's so sweet. Okay, I'm gonna take that as my cue to go inside and we're gonna walk through a rainbow of colors. So here we go. I am walking inside here where it's much warmer. And okay. So we are gonna get moving here. I know that you are ready to move. I hope you're ready to move a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna share this plan of how we're gonna move through this class, and then we'll begin. So before we start moving, I always would like to begin the class with a moment so that you can check in with yourself and how you're feeling, how you're doing emotionally, and how your body is feeling at the moment. If you have any injuries or weaknesses or feelings that you really need to tend to as we go through this class, please make that commitment to yourself at this moment. A recommitment, a remembering, reconnecting to yourself and honoring yourself in this journey. And also just reminding ourselves that we're not alone. It feels like we are. I think some of us feel that more than others right now. But as we're dancing in whatever space we're in, to send our love and our connection out into the world in an energetic way. I also think that this is a unique time to connect in a spiritual way to people who we may love, who have died, or even connecting to the future beings of the world, people who are not yet born yet. Just taking a time to really expand our view of and our connection with others. And as I was planning this class and thinking about the colors of the rainbow and the spectrum of sounds that maybe connect with those colors for some people, I was thinking about how we are all in a spectrum of life and death. And we're all at different points in that journey, even those who have died, even those who are not yet born. And so it's a journey that that does connect all of us as human beings. So in a great mystery. Anyway, just to keep that in mind possibly as we go. Okay, so in order to move through this class and connection, you've taken a moment to connect with yourself and honor your particular situation right now. And so what I'm going to be offering is a journey through colors and sounds. And I have created a little rainbow, like I mentioned, and we're going to spend, I'll show you the whole rainbow, and then we're going to walk through the rainbow one color scheme by one color scheme. I'm going to be sharing the color, and I'm also going to be offering some music for some of those colors, as well as possibly some bodily prompts or areas of your body that you could connect with at that moment. Each color, I think, will have about a little more than 5 minutes with each color. So this is your improvisation to journey through colors and sounds. And again, if you're only taking this class in through hearing my voice, I'm realizing as I'm doing this that this class is probably more accessible to someone who can hear, who could hear and not see as well, but would be more challenging for someone who couldn't hear. So I'd have to come up with perhaps the words on the screen or something, the instructions, in order to do that. So I'm just thinking this through, this process of connecting and making things more inclusive as I go. And so for today, what I can offer is this journey through the rainbow, and through sounds. So I'm going to be playing some music and possibly for some of the colors also moving along with you with some bodily prompts. Okay, so let's get started here. I'm just going to quickly walk you through this rainbow that I made on the floor of this living room that I'm in here. And so just take this in, and it's not a perfect rainbow by any stretch, but it was fun to make it. So I'm gonna share with you this rainbow and let the colors wash over you. I would also invite you, I'm gonna do this just in case that there are people who are taking this class primarily through hearing my voice. So I'm gonna make some sounds that go with the color, and I invite you to make sounds as well. They don't have to match my sound. You can also mute if you would like to mute my screen, and you can make sounds based on your own feelings or impressions. So I'm going to make sounds with my feelings and impressions. I am not I don't really think I experience synesthesia, which one form of that is when you connect colors and pitches in your mind just naturally. I'm just gonna use my imagination and my intuition as I go through these colors. So I'm gonna use my voice, and I invite you to do the same either with me or mute your computer. Okay, here we go, this journey through the rainbow. So I'm actually gonna show you the whole rainbow first. It's on the floor, so see, that just gives you a little taste of what ooh, lots of colors, they're in a circle. So I'm gonna go through each color now, starting with some red. Let's see if I got this right here. Whoa, dropped the computer. Still working. Here we go. I'm just going to walk through the colors once silently. If you'd like to make your own sounds, go for it. Sounds and or movements, anything that comes to your mind. Okay, and whoops. Oh, here we are. Okay, I thought I pressed pause. Okay, so you went through the rainbow journey and made some sounds and did some movements. Now we're gonna just slow down and go through each color. And we'll spend about 5 minutes on each color. I'm gonna play some music with each color. And what I'll do is put the screen on one of the colors piles here. So I'll start with the red, and I'm gonna play some music that I think feels and sounds like red. So again, I invite you to mute your screen if you would like to just follow your own sounding impulses. You could continue making sounds. You could also listen to your own favorite music based on what you think is a red sound or reddish sounds. I also encourage you to notice where red feels like it resonates in your body. There's really beautiful research and to be looked into about the chakras and the colors and the wonderful ancient knowledge that is great to learn about and read about, connecting the colors to different chakras of the body, this beautiful rainbow that starts down in our roots and goes through our whole system. And I have wondered about whether to share more through this class. I feel like I want you to experience that for yourself. But I would encourage you to connect through, I would say, through your whole body. So starting really deep in your pelvis and letting the colors, see where they influence you, whether it's deep down low with the sounds you're making, grounding yourself through this area, through your solar plexus, through your heart, through your throat, and out through your crown. So the rainbow in the chakra system does go through that kind of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, from what I've learned about it. So if you want to work with that, I invite you to work with that sense of the rainbow rippling out through your spine and your center. But also let the colors and the sounds move to the areas that you feel you need healing or movement. You can experience those colors through your legs and your arms and your brain and your belly and wherever you want. So have fun with this journey. And let's get started with red. So I'm going to be playing some different instruments at different times. And I may come into the screen and dance along with you as well, but we're going to do about 5 minutes, as I said, with each color. So let's get started. I'm talking a lot. Okay, here we go. Red, begin. If you want to mute your screen, I'm just going to share some of these colors. You can also look at the reds in your space, of course, so don't take this as the only red. Let me see if I can put a little candle here for the fire. Yes, okay. It's kind of more yellow, but that's all right. Red, here you go. Maybe sounding. that was my interpretation of red. I'm going to just do a little bit of moving along with you. Continue moving that red sound. This time, we're just going to take a minute longer with red and follow your own interpretation. I'm not going to put any more sound into the space. So here's our red again. A little different blue. I just realized I can't show you red and show you my dancing, so I'll just move with you for a minute. For my idea of red. Perhaps you could make sounds. I'm imagining you're making sounds right now, and I'm going to be carried by your sounds. Okay, I think we'll bring our red exploration into our orange exploration. So I'm gonna just show you the oranges again. Then I'll put the screen on the oranges and I'll orange colors, and you can explore those. And I will be playing some what I think is orange music. Again, feel free to mute the sound if you'd like to do your own musical exploration. I'll be using a different instrument this time. Okay, enjoy the orange for about 5 minutes. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, and continue your orange exploration. I'm going to do just a minute of moving with you. So again, allow your own sound and your own experience to come through if you'd like. And I'll dance orange with you just for one more minute. All right, and bringing our orange dance to a close, and we'll move right into yellow. So you may hear another instrument, my voice. Again, feel free to mute your computer so that you can make your own sounds relating to yellow, and notice both the yellow that I'm showing you and the yellow that might be in your space as well. We'll do about 5 minutes on yellow. All right, and begin. Here's our yellow. Sorry, just getting it set up here. I want you to see a little bit of these beautiful flowers, yellow flowers if I can. There we go. Here's some yellows. I know that. There we go. Figuring this out here. Enjoy the yellows. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Right, so I will move with you for this next part of yellow here. If you'd like to sound, you can do that to inspire my movement. Continue your sounding if you're already going. One more minute of yellow. Here we go. Okay, bringing your yellow movements to a close, and we'll move on to some green next. About 5 minutes with green. Remember that you do not have to listen to my sounds. And if you are listening, I encourage you to sound along with me and have fun. It doesn't have to sound like music. It can if you want it to, but just allow yourself to express the sound of green, however you might experience it. So I'm gonna tour the greens in the space, and then you can begin whenever you like, and I'll join in just in a moment here. So I'm gonna give you a taste of a lot of these greens. We'll go back to these flowers here. Beautiful flowers that have some green and yellow and white. And begin sounding, moving the experience of green. Taking care of your body and your heart. Green does connect, I think, to the heart. As some of those ancient systems share with us. So here's our green. A little bit of green in there. Green and yellow. Okay. And I will move my heart along with you. Feel free to sound or move. Continue moving to that heart. Okay, so wrapping up your heart meditation, and your, you know what, I it's funny, I was trying not to associate the colors with different parts of the body, but look what I just did. So if it connected with your heart, if green connects to your heart, that's great. And continue following your own instinct and intuition about colors and your body and sounds. So we're going to move on to blue, and I'll just go right into it, showing you some blue. And we're getting toward the end here, but I'm going to take you on the blue tour, and then I'll start to sound. A little less than 5 minutes on blue, and here we go. Here's some blue. Okay, I'm going to do a short bit of moving with you on blue, and then we'll move on to purple. Okay, here we go. Let's put the blues in the background here. Okay. Okay, so you can bring your blue dance to a close, and we're going to move on to the last color of the rainbow. Well, we're going to do indigo and violet as one. So I'll show you the purples, and again, feel free to mute my sounding. I'll join you for the last minute, and here we go into purple, indigo and violet. Okay, and I'll dance with you a bit of purple. Do a little bit of indigo and violet here. Indigo and violet movement. This is indigo and violet in the background here. Okay, so closing up your experience of the violet dance, indigo and violet, was quite a journey through the rainbow. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I only wish we had more time to do a whole dance through the rainbow, the whole entire rainbow. So if you'd like, after you finish the class, you're welcome to do that on your own, using the colors in your own space. And also, hopefully you put aside some markers and a journal. I would just encourage you after this class is done to take a few minutes and journal through your experience. You might write or color or scribble or draw a picture, but I'm gonna do the same for myself. But we are coming close to an hour, and so if that was all that you can do today for the experience, that's wonderful, and thank you for joining this class. Again, if you'd like to support the studio and the teachers with a financial donation, you can do that at supportbydf.com. But this is a free class, and we're grateful for your participation. It's a great gift as well. And also remember to take part in the other classes offered through the Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness website. And look forward to seeing you again at the next Creative Flow class. And may you enjoy the rainbow of your experiences through sounds and colors and movement and music this week to come. Okay, thank you and blessings. Take care. Dance through the rainbow.